Так, ну что у нас тут? Смотрите, соларианцы. Так, майор Кирахи. Так, ну да, у нас так по чуть-чуть прибавляется. Так, подружка, дружок, что ты хочешь?
Commander.
You said one of your ships had gone missing.
Crashed, actually. I couldn't speak in front of the Krogan. Our ship went down on Tuchanka. Now they're pinned by an advanced guard of Reapers scouting the planet.
What are your men doing there?
I'm sorry. That's classified.
Так, ты хочешь, чтобы я
But
тебе
it's
помогла?
vital they be rescued. They must complete their original mission. It's a matter of galactic peace.
I'll do what I can.
I appreciate your help and understanding.
Ой, господи.
Your men that crashed on Tuchanka. How many are there?
A platoon.
You said their mission was a matter of galactic peace. Why?
I'm sorry, Commander. As I said, it's highly classified.
Они что-то пытались там
Look, if
намутить.
you want me to put my ass on the line, I need answers.
I can't tell you. Please understand. The commander is Lieutenant Tarquin Victus. He'll be your contact.
Victus?
My son. I needed someone I could trust completely.
The Solarian Dalatrass worries about what the Krogan will do once they're cured. How do you feel?
It won't matter if we don't stop the Reapers, but I understand her doubts. The moon you found me on? That's where we made our last stand against the Krogan during the rebellions. They were that relentless.
Reaching out to the Krogan for help must be difficult for you.
We can't allow the mistakes of our past to cloud the future. Your race and mine were once enemies. The first contact war, as you call it. I was there, dodging shells fired by your navy. But look at us now, standing in a ship of Turian human design, working together.
How did it turn out?
The Krogan started using asteroids as weapons, directing them against our colonies. We had no choice. The genophage was our last resort. So yes, Krogan intentions after this war will be a serious concern, but I'd rather have a grateful ally than a resentful enemy.
Ну, понятное дело, ладно.
Of course, Commander.
Ой, господи. Так, все, что красненькое, это что недостроено, кстати, да? Я так понимаю. Так, что у нас по карте? Праймер Рекс. Он где-то здесь тоже. Контейнер. А где он? Рекси. Вот он, господи, я слепая, не вижу. Так спрятався.
Hell of a show down there on Sur'Keš. Just like the old days, Shepard.
Да-да.
Right down to me pulling your ass out of the fire.
I was the one with bullets flying at me.
And I gave you the moral support to dodge them.
Uh-huh. You said one of your squads is missing.
They were scouting out the Rachni relay. We've heard rumors of trouble in the area.
Rachni?
Thought that might get your attention. I have a favor to ask. It's big.
Don't tell me they're back.
All I know for sure is our scouts went silent as soon as they arrived. I've got Arlac Company, my best unit, on standby. You give the word, and they'll meet you there.
I'll see what I can do.
Get on it, Shepard.
How could there be trouble with the Rachni? They were all but extinct. The last queen promised to disappear forever or be destroyed.
I know, I was there. I've got a bad feeling about this. It may not be Rachni, but maybe it is. Could be another invasion.
Ну,
If they're crawling out from under some rock, you know how bad it could get. We need to stop them.
What will you do after the genophage is cured?
Once we deal with the Reapers, most Krogan will want to settle a score with the Turians and Solarians. I won't let them. That isn't our path forward. This time will be different.
Слава богу, кто-то, хоть кто-то с головой, с мозгами.
A lot of people will be relieved to hear that. No one wants to repeat history.
They know we'd probably win this time. But war has never brought us anything except misery. It's time to focus on rebuilding.
Согласна.
Back on Sur'Keš, it looked like the female Krogan could hold her own.
Our females don't lack for spirit. For males, a good show of force sorts things out. But females like to talk about it. Then think about it. Then talk about it some more. No offense.
Ну,
Believe it or not, we sometimes have good ideas, Rex. You should try listening.
Yeah, but our women have so many of them. So sometimes I pretend to listen and... Well, let's just say Krogan females have tempers too.
What's the situation back on Tuchanka?
I'm still getting scattered reports of Reaper forces arriving. Something big is brewing. I won't let those things take Tuchanka. Not when we're about to cure the genophage. My people have had enough bad luck in our time.
знаете, что я
That's it for
думаю?
now, Rex. Let's get back to work.
Anytime.
Если...
Shepard, I like what you've done with the Normandy. Got tired of always hanging around the cargo bay before. I still don't have a window like Liara does, but it's progress. Wish I could knock some heads around with you, but duty calls. If the Solarian says my DNA is important, who am I to argue?
Ну, кстати, во-первых, я думала над тем, почему жнецы на Тучанке, и раз они могут перерабатывать вообще всех вот в этих тварей непонятных, мы же все прекрасно знаем, что на Тучанке есть эти... как их зовут? Молотильщики. Не могут ли они случайно молотильщик переработать?
They were solid. Cerberus has Reaper tech. Compared to those upgrades, the Solarians might as well have been throwing rocks.
Палки. Вот. Не могут ли они хотеть переработать молотильщиков, потому что это очень страшное. Не хотелось бы. Так. Сейчас я зайду сразу поговорю тут со всеми. Как ваши дела, ребятки?
Krogan and the Turians really should get behind the Alliance. They've got so much in common, like shooting things and not wanting to die. And... No, that's about it. So, bringing the Krogan to a war summit went well? You want me to invite the Batarians too? Or the Vorcha?
Ну, батарианцев, в принципе, можно. Они еще более-менее адекватные. А Ворчи, это, конечно, вообще без мозгов, товарищи.
Building alliances is the only way we stand a chance against the Reapers.
Yeah, but the Krogan? I'd feel better if we had a tighter plan, like time travel or teaching the Reapers to love. Still, good to have Morden back. The bad guys shouldn't get the monopoly on mad scientists. Commander?
It is good you came by. I have questions about the genophage.
You and everyone else.
What do you need?
Morden sent me a nicely crafted message. It seems he recalls our conversations about the Solarian equivalent of transhumans.
If I could, I'd stop you right there.
Transhumans have some of their brain's abilities, such as memory, supplemented or entirely replaced by cybernetics. Legal definitions vary from planet to planet. The Solarians embrace the concept. Humans have diverse and contentious opinions.
Do my implants make me a transhuman?
That would be telling.
What?
I'm sorry. That was a joke. You are fully human. Cerberus extensively reconstructed you, but your brain functions are organic.
Don't ever do that again.
Hello, Shepard.
Hello. Блин, я там скипнула про генофакт что-то. Ну, ладно. Ну, говорю, они так медленно выводят мне субтайтлсы, что я иногда...
We've got new reports of Cerberus activity on Tuchanka.
Ah?
Marked it on the galaxy map.
Ладно.
Commander, nice to see you again.
Hello.
How are you settling in, trainer?
I actually feel somewhat useful. It's been challenging to integrate data feeds for the War Summit.
How are the systems holding?
Well, I'm glad we performed stress tests.
Specialist Trainer has been extremely helpful. The accuracy of our war room data is a direct result of her work.
Thank you, Edie. I'm still getting used to all of this. In the lab, we'd hoard everything, piles of tech everywhere. Out here, it's like living out of a shoebox.
Life on an active ship always feels crowded at first. You'll get used to it.
Oh, it's not a bad thing. I've got no problems getting cozy. This is wonderful. Back in the lab, we had to hoard because we had no budget. Now, Edie, Ariake Tech uses a proprietary smart processing algorithm that could clean up our long-range data. Can we license it?
We can. Analyzing and applying the upgrade now. The algorithm should reduce long-range strategic combat data analysis time by 3%.
Impressive.
If it means getting the equipment I need, I can quite happily live out of a shoebox.
Ну, я за тебя рада, дорогуша.
Commander, I've set up a secure communications with the Turian and Solarian governments and added their combat data to our boards. Hopefully it'll give us some idea of what's going on.
Надеюсь.
Commander?
Надеюсь. Так, ладно, мы почитаем потом. Давайте снизу опять походим. Со всеми побеседуем. Так, Кортес.
Sur'Keš certainly offered me a new experience.
What do you mean?
Normally, I'm not one to fly co-pilot, but when an 800-pound Krogan requests to take control of your shuttle, you comply.
Probably wise.
I hope I didn't leave you hanging too long on that last Cerberus raid.
Just glad we made it out in one piece.
Been a while since I've seen a dogfight like that. Really missed my trident. ACM isn't really the Kodiak's strong suit. Ma'am?
Хорошо. Так. Что тут у нас? Ну, кстати. О! Ладно, и так пойдете.
Hey there. Good dog.
Так. Ничего не завалялось там где тут? Ну, вдруг. Так, что ты тут делаешь?
Wonder what the hell Cerberus was up to on Sur'Keš. I hear we're headed to Tuchanka. Would love to see how things turn out. I'm just saying. Rex is a badass. I bet he's got some real interesting stories to tell.
Да.
More than something else. His mouth moves faster than a frog on a hot rock in the middle of summer. Do you hear that hum? Is that just... Do you hear that hum?
Какой?
Is that just me?
Какой? Ты что? То давай без этого мне тут, окей? Потому что вы тут это одурманиваетесь потихонечку, пока я не в курсе. Не надо мне такого. Так, давайте карту откроем. Джавик, Диана, инженер. А, ну тут никого нового. Ну все равно давайте пройдемся.
Hey, it's just an opinion piece. You don't like it? Don't download it.
You're saying we don't need Terra Nova.
Lose one colony, save 5. That's the math.
You know what the commander did for us? The colony?
Yes. It was on a little thing called the news.
You think you can...
Lose the piece or lose your spot on this ship, Allers.
This is exactly what I was afraid of.
Thanks, Commander. What's your choice, Allers? Like you said, it's just your opinion, right?
I'll pull it.
Ну все. Так, вот не надо мне тут. Это моя команда, и как бы, ну... Ты свои новости можешь рассказывать, но ты сама сказала, что я могу это фильтровать все, поэтому...
Why are you so interested in my people, Asari?
Protheans were always an enigma, a mystery to solve. I wanted to know what happened to your civilization. Why did such an enlightened race disappear?
Enlightened?
Well, it seemed that way.
And now that I am here...
I wonder what it's like waking up 50,000 years later to a new galaxy.
I believe this cycle cares too much about what other species think. Krogan, Turian, Solarian, all were primitives in my time. What good does their help do now?
We can't win this war on our own.
Then demand their help. Do not indulge their selfish requests. What will saving one Krogan matter?
If only it were that simple.
If they get in your way, destroy them.
Excuse me?
I apologize. The previous occupant of this room left traces of himself. I have absorbed some of them.
Yes, Grunt. He was a strong one. Maybe it's best if I let you recover.
That would be best. Did I mention Solarians used to lick their eyes? How far they have come. The Mordin Solarian asked if he could dissect me. I approved, but only if he could defeat me in combat first. His reply was problematic. Then he left. I do not understand that one.
Ну, даже я не всегда Мордина понимаю.
This Cerberus. I do not understand why your own kind would oppose you. They will bleed the same as everyone if the Reapers are not stopped.
Ну?
A Rex Krogan offered me a job. He said whenever I tired of the easy life of luxury on the Normandy, he would give me something real to shoot at. Yes?
Есть.
Yes, yes.
Есть. Так, ладно. Интересно, интересно. Что у нас тут?
Kenneth, do you ever think about when we were abducted by...
No, I don't.
Me neither.
Вот и
Those
поговорили.
FBA couplings you got last tour are still holding up. Thanks again, Commander. Commander?
Power grid is in the green. Power grid is in the green.
А где вот здесь вот был товарищ? Он ушел погулять. Слушайте, мне нравится, что в этой части типа эти все члены команды, они прям, ну, живые. Не так, что ты, кстати, не так, что ты просто, короче, ходишь по кораблю, и ты знаешь, что они всегда в одном и том же месте. Они прям ходят туда-сюда, их еще хрен поймаешь иногда.
I wouldn't wish a collector abduction on my worst enemy. But it's behind me now. I'm fine. But it makes me think of Earth and all the other Reaper-occupied worlds. What are the Reapers doing to the people who live on all those worlds? As we sit here, enjoying our coffee. How many souls are in agony this very moment? Millions? Billions? Oh, Greg. I lied. I'm not fine.
Я говорю, вот они сидят, тупо болтают.
Hello, Commander.
Hello.
Hello, Commander.
Everything okay in the medbay?
Yes, Morden would just like some space to work with Eve.
He kicked you out?
Oh no, I just felt I was getting in his way. I'll return when I'm needed. Commander.
Вот и говорю, тупо сидят, болтают, ну, просто, ну, потому что могут поговорить, посидеть, обсудить проблемы насущные, не только. Это прикольно. Ну, корабль прям живой. Так. Это очень классно. Никого? А кто у нас вообще здесь? Кроганка. Почему не подписали как Ева? Ладно, пошлите. К Еве. Так. К Еве и к Мордину. У вас все хорошо? Он чил ходит, тупо путешествует.
Aware Krogan females find scars attractive. Garrus loyal, reasonably intelligent, bit aggressive, almost like Krogan.
For the third time, Doctor, I'm not interested.
Ah, Shepard. We were just...
Are you okay?
I'm fine, Rex. You can relax.
Can't be too careful, or put any faith in Solarian doctors.
This one is different.
Is he? What's that?
Simple blood test.
What kind?
Kind that ends the genophage. Shepard, please. Distraction's counterproductive, also affecting comfort of patient.
He was your inside source, Rex. You can trust him.
Solarians have minds like a maze. You never know when they're leading you into a trap.
Trap? Eve's release my doing. Would never have known about her if not for me.
That was then. But she's out now. And if she gets hurt, I'll feel it.
Understand. But my patient, my responsibility. Her welfare a priority. Will not allow her to be compromised by anyone.
You got a quad, Doctor. Keep her safe. Our females have endured enough.
Don't forget, still need your tissue sample.
I'll be back.
Common phobia. Fear of needles.
Ah.
Or Solarian doctors.
No.
Now have work to do. Prefer females of the species.
Что, Ева, поговорим с тобой?
Thank you for saving my life, Commander. I didn't think the Krogan had any allies left in the galaxy.
We owe a lot to you, even if most people have forgotten that.
They can be forgiven. Our actions have hardly inspired friendship.
Part of being friends is knowing each other's name. I feel bad that I don't know yours.
I surrendered it the day I became a shaman of the female clan. I belong to my sisters now. But perhaps one day, when this is over, you can know it.
I didn't realize the Krogan had female shamans.
Wisdom comes from pain, and the genophage has made us very wise. Rather than surrender to despair, a few of us chose to preserve the ancient ways. We safeguard our culture, our knowledge, our secrets. So when our children live again, the Krogan will flourish.
How were you initiated?
You're locked in a cave for 7 days with just enough food to last. On the 8th, you'll starve.
What does that prove?
Your resolve. Every acolyte is given a chance. You either claw your way out through the rock with your bare hands, or you die.
How did you make it out alive?
I started digging the wrong way. I was in complete darkness. Nothing other than my own heartbeat to sustain me.
What happened?
I found this. A simple crystal, but it became my chisel. Take it as a reminder, Commander. In the darkest hour, there is always a way out.
What do you think of Rex?
When he's not trying to sire half of Tuchanka, he's the best thing that's happened to the Krogan. But I won't tell him that. His head's big enough already. Literally.
He's turned into a strong leader.
I know in his heart Rex wants what's best for us. Though not all the other clans see it that way.
Why would the other clans give Rex trouble? You'd think they'd want a better future.
It's not in the nature of our males to cooperate. They've evolved to be selfish. Their only concern is survival. Rex is different. He's a mutant. And that you can tell him.
Do you think Rex will want revenge for the genophage?
Some clans will expect it, but I hope Rex resists. He understands the cycle of violence must end if Krogan are ever to have a voice in galactic politics. Still, he's just one Krogan. If enough clans demand it, he may not be able to stop them.
If you don't mind me asking, what's it been like living with the genophage?
I knew sisters who couldn't bear the shame of being infertile. They would wander off into the wastelands, hoping a thresher maw would kill them and end their torment.
Did the thought ever cross your mind?
Yes. After my first stillborn.
What kept you from ending your own life?
When my child didn't draw breath, that's when my life truly began. The genophage forces us to live on hope alone. There is nothing else. There is no reason to exist other than the hope that the next day will bring change. And if it doesn't, there is always the next.
How do you think things will change after the genophage is cured?
Our species will find its balance again. Females will help shape the future, like in the ancient days, before we were just pawns of power-hungry males.
Most seem hell-bent on shooting anything that looks at them wrong.
What else is there for them to do? Because of the genophage, they become wandering killers, seeking targets to justify their existence. Excuses to earn them honor.
How'd you get involved in Malin's experiments?
The other females and I volunteered. We heard Malin was trying to cure the genophage for Clan Weirlock.
Aren't they a rival clan?
Rivalries are the invention of the males. Under their rule, Tuchanka has laid in ruins for over 1,000 years. It's time females took back our place in society and resurrected our future. Malin was our best hope.
I found Malin's lab. It looked like a dungeon. His experiments were brutal.
We learned that too late. He meant well, but his methods grew more barbaric as he went. We finally escaped into the rubble. Eventually, a Solarian team found us. They saved our lives. We were so sick.
I'm sorry none of the other females survived.
I know. The youngest one, Kern, was the last to go. But she knew she would enter the void free of this curse, and then smile when she looked down upon the children of Tuchanka. Her spirit will be the midwife to my firstborn.
Would you go to Malin again?
Absolutely. It only takes one candle to light a fire, and then the darkness is no more.
How has Morden been treating you?
Better than Krogan males do. He's not like a typical Solarian.
No. Organ redundancy results in new period before metaphase. Can't alter that. Damage to telomeres, premature aging.
He does that.
But I sense pain in him too. He told me about his work on the genophage. I should consider him an enemy. Yet I think seeing my sisters and I changed something in him.
A sorry Vorcha offspring have an allergy to dairy and...
Какой ты милашка, Морди.
Wasn't his ear.
Ну он же милашка.
Thanks for talking to me.
It's my pleasure, Commander. I'm glad to see humans treat their women with respect. Your people have placed a lot of responsibility on you.
No more than your people have put on you.
Then maybe we can show the men how it's done.
Согласна.
Deal.
Согласна. Так, что у нас тут? Ничего нового. Так, Мордин.
Shepard, blood work complete. Indicates significant stress on Eve's system. Malin's data thorough. Fortunately detailed as well. Have used notes to improve her condition.
You always defended your genophage work. What changed your mind?
Never change mind. Genophage proper decision at time. New circumstances necessitate course correction.
Those circumstances being?
Reaper invasion. Turians doomed without Krogan support. Krogan need unified threat. Outlet for aggression. Cooperative symbiosis.
Nothing else? No personal stake here?
Getting old, Shepard. Not many years left. But still best candidate for project. Few Solarian scientists interested in genophage. None with my expertise. Had to be me.
Someone else might have gotten it wrong.
Possibly. Stakes too high for inexperience. But not about them. My work. My job to put it right. To prove I can.
How's she doing?
No fever currently. Heart rate elevated. Likely stress. Eating appropriately. Could use another blanket. Something soft. Prefer to let her recover fully before synthesizing cure. My medical recommendation.
My people don't have time for that.
Her opinion, somewhat different.
You care about her.
My patient. My responsibility. Found her at STG base. 3 doctors injured trying to restrain her. Undid arm restraints. Didn't resist when she grabbed me. Promised to help her. She said, please.
So we did the right thing by saving the data?
Indeed. Would be much harder to treat Eve without it. Maybe impossible.
And all those experiments we saw back on Tuchanka?
Monstrous, repulsive, but now with purpose. Victims didn't die for nothing.
So the end justifies the means.
Not my means.
But you're using the data, encouraging more experiments like Malin's.
Encouragement irrelevant. Will always be scientists willing to perform unethical tests. Can't change that. But can help Eve. Can cure genophage. Won't ignore data vital to her survival because of unethical origins.
Any word on Malin himself?
No. Ordered teams to search for him when trying to help Eve. Nothing so far. Large galaxy. Lots of places to hide. Could already be dead for all we know. Would kill him now if possible. Unless he could help.
Have you determined why she's immune?
Genophage targeted hormone production during pregnancy. Modification project used same modality. Her immunity totally different. Targeted glands now obsolete, like human appendix. Other glands mutated to produce proper hormones, enable viable birth. Also explains her weakness. Gland substitution imperfect. Health trouble.
You think you can make this work for all Krogan?
Yes. We'll use Eve's tissue to produce mutagen, alter gland function across entire species. Must improve mutagen as well, tune hormone production, long-term illness for all Krogan otherwise.
Nice talking with you, Morden.
Thank you, Shepard. Glad to be back.
You planning to stick around when this is over?
Until Reaper's dealt with at least. Then, not sure. Have made impact on Galaxy. Genophage modification, genophage cure, work against collectors, decisions, mistakes. Might go somewhere sunny, sit on beach, look at ocean, collect seashells.
You go crazy inside an hour.
Might run tests on the seashells.
Да, скорее всего, так оно и будет. Я еще что думала, им нужен этот, как его, чисто образец самца. Почему они не могут взять Гранта? Он же типа не подвержен был этой всей фигне. Он же типа нормальный, хороший Кроган.
Shepard, they say female Krogan have a thing for guys with scars.
So I've heard.
I've got a few, myself. Here's hoping nobody's planning an arranged marriage to cement this deal. Though I have to say, I admire Eve. The things she must have endured living with the genophage. And now, to top it all off, she's her people's last hope. Imagine the pressure. Takes real courage to face that. I hope we can measure up. I guess we're at war with Cerberus now, huh?
Да, ну, как обычно.
I've never actually seen a female Krogan. Seems like they're the real brains on Tuchanka.
Кстати, я тоже об
Good to see
этом
Morden
думала.
still alive and kicking, and still finding new ways to cause trouble. Not right now.
Хорошо. Хорошо. Кстати, к вопросу о том, что мы не видели Гранта давно. Он типа, наверное, ушел к своему клану, он на Тучанке сейчас или где? Мы его встретим? О.
It will work, Rex. We just need to finish building the crucible. Although I'd be interested to learn how you found out about it.
Wasn't that hard. Lucky you keep its location more secret than the fact it exists.
And I'm sure you'll do a good job of both, being so famous for your discretion.
My lips are sealed.
My lips are sealed.
Good to see you again, Shepard. Good to see you again, Shepard.
Хорошо. Так, что у нас тут? Биотические импланты. Урон умений давайте возьмем. Это я тоже на какой-то планете, видимо, нашла. Не помню. Так, письмо от доктору Онуну. Я связался со всеми ближайшими горно-торговыми базами, чтобы набрать достаточно платины для главного триггера. Такого количества, что осталось у нас, сторон хватит, чтобы покрыть кофеварку. Через час к нам прибыл корабль с 16 тоннами платины, подарок сервопосредника. Затем он улетел, чтобы набрать еще сырья для проекта. Капитан корабля, похоже, прислал мне письмо, в котором писал, что посредник будет следить за нашими потребностями. Это замечательно, но теперь проверяю компьютер на наличие жучков. Да ей не нужны жучки. Она и так все выяснит. Так, давайте поднимемся в каюту. Я вот теперь думаю, нам бы с вами высадиться на цитадель. Прежде всего. Я бы всем все раздала, что мы там понаходили. Закупилась бы чуть-чуть, наверное. Так, это сюда. Это сюда. Так. Ух, хорошо так. Так, ты на месте, Эш? Я напугал хомяка. Простите, извините. Новая информация. Привет, Шепард. О, от Феррона. Давно не общались. Хорошо, что тебе удалось выбраться с Земли, и что Ляра с тобой. Вы правильно поступили, что забрали ее с того старого корабля. Меня от него уже тошнило. А еще этот дрон. Не знаю, как умудрился отыскать меня на таком большом корабле, даже после того, как я отключил систему обнаружения. Мне удавалось найти для тебя кое-какую информацию. Поговори с Галифом. Надеюсь, он поможет. Нам тут нелегко приходится. Так, майор Кирахи. Угу. Капитан, я рад, что снова увидел вас на Сур'Кеше, пусть и не при совсем благоприятных обстоятельствах. Похоже, что с судьбой нам уготовано встречаться исключительно в случаях всегалактической опасности. Будь посему. Своим письмом я хочу лишний раз напомнить, что Гор непременно поможет вам, если в том возникнет необходимость, вне зависимости от политической обстановки. Вы пришли нам на помощь в трудный час. Мы хотим благодарить вас за это. Так, одурманивание. Тесси, Азари, ученая рано Танопсис, умерла в заключении, как утверждается, покончив с собой после того, как была арестована за убийство нескольких Азари, военных чиновников. Следователи рассказали, что перед смертью Танопсис говорила голоса в голове, что, по их мнению, указывает на влияние жнецов. Голоса предсказывали восхождение расы Азари и убеждали Танопсис, что всякий, кто сражается со жнецами, должен умереть. Танопсис несколько лет назад работал над секретным проектом у бывшего спектра Сарана Артериуса, где предположительно была одурманена. Правительство Азари дало ей амнистию в обмен на информацию о технологии жнецов. Танопсис считали виновной в участке самодеятельного взрывного устройства, работавшего в следственном центре, убившего 5 посещавших его Азари, военных чиновников и 4 гражданских лиц. Взрывом серьезно ранило еще десяток пострадавших и сильно повредило здание. Следователи говорят, что розыск новых подозреваемых это дело прекращен. Это та самая, которая стала пленной у Тарянина, что ли? А что так грустно? А что так грустно? А зачем она? Совсем кукушка поехала? Так. Ой, нападение Цербера. Так. Приоритет Тучанка. То есть, смотрите, короче, мы сейчас с вами отправляемся на цитадель. Надеюсь, я по максимуму раздаю все, что я нашла. Вот. Потом мы с вами попутно еще сделаем вот эту хрень. База Цербера, да? И будем решать. Нам нужно перед приоритетом, потому что приоритет нас продвигает прям по сюжету дальше. Нам нужно сначала разобраться, допустим, с Рахни, потом с Турианским взводом, а потом уже на приоритете сидеть. Вот, поэтому давайте, поехали на цитадель. Не знаю, долго мы там задержимся, недолго, но я надеюсь, по-быстренькому решим вопросы.
You're cleared to dock, Normandy. Do you need ground transport?
Да нет, я так пешочком разберусь сама по себе. Видите, как нас тут встречают, уже ждут. Так, давайте сразу открывать карту, смотреть. Тут Кортес, кстати, да. Мы же ему сказали отдохнуть. Эй, Эстебан. Ты где?
Listen, honey, please. This is how it has to be. Everyone's going through this.
I know, and I'm sure you'll be fine. It's just so damn inconvenient. It's like we're pre-space flight all of a sudden.
You finally made it off the Normandy.
Glad I did. Even with the chaos of all the refugees, seeing so many ships in flight is comforting. Gets me thinking. Hey, a Turian frigate. I think that's the PFS Havenkal.
What's one Turian warship doing at the Citadel?
Looking for dry dock, I bet. She's seen battle. Look at the waiver in her drive core emissions. Alone, limping, looking for a haven. Maybe it would have been better to just go down fighting, like their families back home.
Are you talking about the Turians or yourself?
I should have been there. With Robert.
But you weren't. You're alive. And that's a good thing.
Maybe so.
The lives of future generations rest on those Turian shoulders. On our shoulders. Nobody's given up. Not those Turians. Not me. Not you.
If anyone can pull this all together, it's you.
Is that an Alliance cruiser? What's it doing here?
That's the SSV London. Decommissioned years ago. Look. No guns. Refugees must have salvaged her from a shipyard. Geneva-class cruisers always had ezo cores like granite.
People find a way to survive.
Do whatever it takes to see another day. Gotta let go. For real this time. The refugees here have put up a memorial wall. They leave mementos of lost loved ones. I was thinking maybe...
What's stopping you?
Nothing. I mean... Let me think about it. Your suggestion to come out here was a good one, Commander. I needed this. Your suggestion to come out here was a good one, Commander.
Хорошо, ладно.
I needed this.
Хорошо. Мемориал, я помню, где тут был, да, господи. Чудо-юдо. Так, хорошо. Поехали.
Commander Shepard, please select a destination. One moment, please.
Поехали, поехали. Так, давайте будем смотреть, что где. Лиара тут только. Ага. Можно по магазинам пробежаться, кстати. Так, что у нас тут? Ох, ты ж боже. О, новые рыбы. О, то, что надо. Так, у нас, кстати, очень достаточно много денег. Может... Давайте я куплю броню хотя бы. Типа, пусть будет, чё нет. Так. Каратель кровавой стаи. Излучатель. Стрелять-палач. Один выстрел, один труп. Давайте попробуем. Давно хотела себе что-нибудь новенькое поставить. Броня Церберат я не хочу покупать. Извините уж. О. Да. Я уже думала, мы что-то отдали, но нет, вроде как. Ладно. Ладно. Так, пистолет-палач. По-моему, я помню, что я когда раньше проходила Mass Effect, мне нравился этот пистолет очень. Это типа как у нас в первой части был. Это он. Здрасте. Ай, мы бухнуть сюда пришли?
Hey, I remember you. Shepard, right? Heard you're fighting the Reapers.
Mm-hmm.
Matriarch Athena. You were working on Ilium. How'd you end up here? With the Reapers making noise, I figured it was time to get somewhere safer. So I moved here. I don't think so. I've seen some video footage of you looking at Liara. Yeah. Matriarch Benazia was her mother, and well, she doesn't know it, but I was her father.
Oh.
You mean you were her other mother, right? No, I didn't pop her out. Hell, she's never even met me. Sorry, if you were human, you'd both be called the mother, regardless of which one gave birth. Well, I'm not human, am I? Anthropocentric bag of dicks. Liara would love to meet you. Why? She doesn't even know me from a hole in the ground. Benazia ran off before the kid was born. Besides, this isn't charity work. She's one of the biggest intel brokers in the galaxy. And she's got some shady connections. Like a girlfriend who used to work for Cerberus. I only worked with Cerberus to fight the Reapers. And you're not with him now. I know. If you were, you wouldn't get within a light year of Liara. Is that a threat? I'm no commando, but I've had 1,000 years to learn to fight dirty. Nobody messes with my girl. Anyway, you combine her work with Benazia and... well, the matriarchs might have ordered a hit. That's not gonna happen. No argument here. I only took these crap jobs to keep the matriarchs happy that she's under control. Just as long as we're clear. Nobody messes with my girl. Maybe you're good enough for her after all. I bet she'd like to meet you. Yeah. We'll see how that goes.
Давай, иди, поговори. Я думаю, что? Сейчас бы пропустила бы еще. Не тыкни я случайно на нее.
That bartender over there?
The matriarch hired by the Asari government to track my movements?
Uh-huh.
She's your father.
I know.
You know?
I'm a very good information broker.
And you haven't talked to her about spying on you?
If I did that, they might send someone who wasn't as sympathetic to me. Besides, this is hardly the time for family reunions.
Другого может и не быть.
Liara.
Oh, fine.
Так, что они там? Пошли разговаривать?
Come on. Can't blame the matriarchs for keeping an eye on you.
I am not my mother.
You did threaten to flay someone alive with your mind.
I had to make them take me seriously. I wasn't going to actually do it. And you bugged my office on Ilium.
That'd be the logical conclusion. Yeah.
Ну, я надеюсь, вы поладите, как бы, да? Так, hello, чувачок, ты живой? Скажи спасибо мне. Алло. Ой, Сузи, ты еще тут стоишь?
Excuse me, Shepard. I'm looking through files and videos of human behavior. I have 1.24 million windows open, but your request is important to me. Please hold.
Окей. Наслаждайся, дорогуша. Так, давайте возьмем винтовочку. Это, пожалуй, тоже. Айронмена возьмем. Ну давайте, ладно. Стоит это, конечно, все просто триллиард денег. Броня. Ну, как бы для коллекции я, может быть, и купила, но потом. Сейчас на это тратить деньги. Созерцаешь Сузи, я так понимаю, да? Так, что у нас здесь? Дробовик, яд. Радиатор для ББшки. Это был... Ну ладно, нет, я не знаю. С этими улучшениями. Снайперская винтовка Кризе. Ну... Не очень. Не очень. Так. Ой, чувачок, тебя не нашла пока ничего, да? Какая жалость. Я помню, ему там что надо. Так, хорошо, побежали дальше. Ну, далее, Слярк, как говорили. Ну, теперь понятно, в кого она такая у нас временами агрессивная. У нее мать такая тоже. Нет, это не лыком шита. Так, что у нас здесь? Доктор Равин и Тейн. Так, ты? Привет.
I found this metagel formula. Figured you could make good use of it.
Where did you find this? Never mind, it doesn't matter. Yes, we can put this to good use. Thank you.
Хорошо. Тейн. Привет.
Coming by again, Shepard? I'm flattered.
I wish the best for you, Thane.
And I for you. Do not grieve for me. I have good doctors. My son visits regularly. Perhaps we will keep up via the extranet now that you are free. Until we meet again, Shepard.
Ты мой хороший. Ну, мне так жалко, блин. Так, то, что нам надо. Поехали дальше. Я думаю, он попросит нам что-то сделать для него. А он как-то нет. Так, этого Кейдена все выгнали? А все, сбежал пацан. На спектр учится. Ой, здрасте.
I believe you were looking for these prototypes?
You found them? Thank you. These biotic upgrades will save a lot of Alliance lives. We'll begin production immediately. Here, for your trouble.
Кого? Чего? Какие импланты? Что я сделал только что?
Okay, I need surgery, but when can I get back to the front?
You're not.
What?
You have extensive nerve damage. Once we remove the leg, we can't install a prosthetic for at least 5 weeks.
I told my squad I'd fly back next week.
I'm sorry, but that's impossible.
Ну, это вам не проект лазер, который воскрешает буквально. Так, ну видите, кому-то еще помогли. Что-то где-то нашли. Видимо, очевидно. Невероятно. Так. Хорошо. Никто больше не хочет моей помощи получить? Пока что нет.
We were deployed to Tiptree. It's a small human colony. We were supposed to help with evac. The enemy was landing. Just scouts, the Turian things, a few of the big ones. We were spread over half the continent, getting colonists to shuttles, wiping out husks.
It sounds like you were doing good work.
Could I have a gun? I'd feel a lot better.
Just tell me what happened at Tiptree.
Ага. Интересно. Будет ее историю потом дослушать. У нее какая-то явная проблема с доверием вообще. Ну и, в принципе, ПТСР. Так, у нас еще есть кто-нибудь здесь? Офицер Джеймс Ария до сих пор тут тусит. А что здесь Ария забыла? Я думала, мы остановили Омегу и все. Типа, на этом закончилось ее путешествие по цитадели. Ты что здесь забыла, дорогуша?
Since we took back Omega, I've been consolidating my resources for the war. It's a little easier to coordinate from here. So unfortunately, I'll be slumming it on the Citadel for the time being. The Blue Suns, Blood Pack, and Eclipse are in my pocket. I'll send them to war when you're ready for them. Is there anything on your mind?
How's the rebuilding going on Omega?
People understand the first order of business is shoring up defenses. No one wants another invasion. So they're enduring valiantly, not that they have a choice. Once again, I am Omega.
Ну, этого у тебя не отнять, Ария.
I'm sure.
Ладно, она хоть нам поможет. Нам, в принципе, такой союзник очень бы не помешал. Какой офицер? С кем тут поговорить?
Damn it, morale is pitiful. The troops need something to bring back their fighting spirit. Remember the stories of the 1st Regiment on Castellus? Outnumbered.
У меня есть такое.
But they fought for the Empire. That's the spirit we need if we're going to hold Caliban.
Commander Shepard, maybe I can help. The banner of the 1st Regiment is waiting for you at Bay D-24.
The banner of Commander Shepard? I owe you a drink. Thank you. We'll hold that banner proudly as we take our homeworld back from these bastards.
Удачи.
The banner of the 1st Regiment. That should put some steel in their spine.
Так, Джеймс.
You sure you don't want to buy me a drink? I'm just gonna hang here for a while.
Ну, как хочешь. Как хочешь. Так, давайте сюда поднимемся. Там, по-моему, только потанцевать хоть можно и все. И бухнуть. Ну, давайте разочек так это. Пока мы тут чилим, расслабляемся. Ух, Шепард. Ага, ну у нас вроде пока что ничего не поплыло нормально. Так, поехали дальше. Блин, я думала, что тут побольше как-то будет, ну, персон, которым всякое можно отдать, но как-то нет. Видимо, я, может, не все нашла, что нужно было найти. Ой, там чел тошнится. Господи, брат. Да, конечно, да.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. Please select a one moment, please.
Ты, конечно, да. Так, что у нас здесь? Там были сегодня кузина дипломат. Так, я нашла? Блин, не нашла. А где я должна была его найти? Значит, еще не открылась система, это моя, да? О, привет.
I think I recovered the obelisk you mentioned from the Shrike Abyssal. It's waiting in Bay D-24.
Really? Thank you, Earth Clan. Were your people involved in a secret construction project of some sort? I am certain this obelisk would help.
Да ты еще бы это... Всем бы раструбил про наш секретный проект. А то он, мне кажется, скоро станет уже не таким секретным, как был.
Hello, ma'am. What can I do for you today?
Such a nice young woman. You remind me of someone. Well, I'm looking for my son. He's a soldier.
I know. Please, Teresa, are you sure you don't remember me?
Calling me by my first name.
У нее это... Как он, господи, называется? Когда память теряет. Альцгеймер. Видимо.
It never rains, but it pours, eh, Shepard?
That bad, huh?
Things here are getting tense. So many refugees. People are walking around eyeballing.
Так, мы это все уже с тебя слухали. Поэтому не будем терять время, побежали. Сейчас я еще забегу вот сюда. Может, какие-то дела спектра порешаем. Шепард, Хьюман, да-да-да. Так, терминал спектров. Капитану Бэйль нужна помощь в деле с жуликом, нажимающимся на беженцах. Обвиняемый сдерживается собственный арест. Инспектора. Окей, все. Поехали. Разрешаю. Черная вдова. Слушайте, я хочу винтовку. Хочу. Крестоносец. И вот это хочу. А как это все, чтобы как бы, ну... Врага. Купить черную вдову можно. Тяжело заготовки на ее громоздкость с легко компенсируется повышенным огнем. Хочу. Блин, господи, только бы она была не полуавтоматикой, прошу вас. Все, мы это бомжуем. Сегодня мы с тобой бомжуем. Отлично. Надо будет ее потом поставить и потестить на каком-нибудь из этих. Подожди, я куди не хотела из миссий. Так обычно ничего не скажешь мне, да?
Shepard, I expect you're curious about Major
Нет, давайте.
Heard it on the news. How'd Caden go from sickbay to Spectre?
Sorry you found out in such an impersonal manner. The Council is in dire need of loyal agents. Alenko is among the first of many.
It's about time someone recognized what Caden's capable of.
Yes, a biotic, combat veteran with no PTSD, leadership skills, and most importantly, he is incorruptible. I will be keeping him close. Do not worry. The time, my schedule has a way of catching up to me. Will this be all?
Так, нет, все.
I should go.
I'll be here.
Хорошо, отдыхай, работай, там не знаю, чем ты занимаешься. Мы поехали. Нам осталось, по-моему, в доке хранения забежать, и можно на Нормандию возвращаться. В принципе. Блин, прикольно, прикольно. Мне так нравится, как... Господи, какие новости. Как-то все обустроено сейчас, прям очень.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. One moment, please.
Вообще есть смысл тут бегать? Только Гарус, да? А можно что-нибудь купить здесь? Нет, я не помню. Я напомню. Вот здесь, да. Кортес не пришел пока что. Ну, может быть, потом следующий диалог с ним продвинет.
What will you do when they let us out of here?
Look for my wife. She was visiting family on Omega.
I hope you find her.
Yeah. Thanks.
У батарианцев
What are you going to do?
есть девушка.
Get drunk, sign up with the Alliance, ask them for the biggest gun I can carry.
Nail a few reapers for me.
Бля, они подружились. Они подружились, это неплохо. Так, друг мой, ты меня игноришь, я тебя понял. Так, ты все еще ходишь туда-сюда, я тебя тоже понял. Так, давайте забежим сюда.
Hey, I've assumed full control of Eclipse, and we're committed to moving forward with Aria.
Хорошо. Гарус.
Hey again.
Hello.
Anyone ever tell you you're one hell of a looker, soldier?
Спасибо.
Don't be a stranger.
Okay.
I don't really sound like that. Do I?
Ну не знаю, Шепард. Нет, у тебя как-то чуть по-другому звучит он, что ли. Так, у вас тут, по-моему, ничего нельзя купить, да? Насколько я помню. К сожалению. А что я сделала? Грабитель. Броня терминус. Снайперская винтовка. Ну ладно. Я не помню, что я для них сделала. Может, я ему что-то принесла? Господи. Как все в голове-то удержать? Так. Поехали тогда на Нормандию обратно.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. One moment, please.
Сообщение? Зачем? Какое? Ой. Так, Джокер. Капитан Нормандию только что доставили новый комплект брони. Его отправили группа солдат Альянса, размещающихся на Род-Айленде. Не знаю, как уж они нас нашли. Записка: вам это нужнее, чем нам. Бренд называется Рыцарь-Мститель или типа того. Не забудьте заглянуть в шкафчик с снаряжением. Шипы на броне такие, что запросто можно глаз выколоть. Да, ну-ка давайте зайдем. Давайте. Что надо было, наверное, вниз спуститься, мы бы... Ой, рыбки. Мы бы смогли еще пушки посмотреть. Это можно... Это, когда на миссию выходим. Ну вот мы Iron Woman. Это как в Железном Человеке. У Пеппер была броня такая, только она была синяя. О май гад. Она мне напоминает что-то, типа, знаете, этих... Warcraft какой-нибудь, нет? Ну, это Dragon Age. Это как бы вообще no comments, на самом деле. Нет сервера. Тут даже как бы нет сомнений. Я бы на самом деле чисто бы в ней побегала, так, знаете, для фана. Но она такая слабенькая. Это вот интересно, да. Ну-ка, а можно прочитать мне? Чемпионата из городского боя на земле, рыцарь, Роталенде, фанатом. Ну блин, я не знаю, если вы знаете, откуда это. Ну, мне что-то знакомое. Мне кажется, какой-то Warcraft, нет? Или Diablo, типа того что-то. Ну, вот это как бы я узнаю из 1000. Но это Железный Человек, как бы не хватает только фонаря, вот этого прожектора на груди. Хорошо. Правильно. Хорошо. Туй. Так, хорошо. Давайте сейчас тогда... еще бы сгонять, знаете, куда? Еще бы сгонять вот сюда. Исключить вот эту активность Цербера. Я хотела, прежде чем отправить. Кстати, вот у нас вот эта Кроганская хрень открылась. Потом бассейн Анас. Я не помню, был у нас или не был. Вот туманность, конская голова. Просто есть некоторые системы, в которых, ну, как бы, нечего искать. Ну, хорошо.